at home in the house, we used to speak in Indian because my grandmother and my mother as well spoke in Indian. And when we come out on the street playing with the boys, we spoke all in Arabic. And then when we went to school, we all spoke in English. My father was born in Aden as well, so that puts me, a Yemeni type. I'm Yemeni, but sort of an extract from the Indian side as well. And I think it's the same goes for all of us in Aden. We all think of ourselves as Yemenis. I come from an Indian family, which was sort of not my father, my grandfather. He came over as with his father, which is my great-grandfather, on a boat because they were selling clothes. So what they used to do, they get all the clothes from in India, in Mumbai, what they call it now, and they sail through, and they come into Aden, and at that time Aden was a British colony, so they came to Aden, sell their goods and all that. And the funny part is they wouldn't go straight away. It took them about 3 months, 2 months, 3 months to come home. They'll have to wait for the sail and the waves to going up that way. Stay in Aden about 2-3 months, and then when the weather changes and the wind blows the other way, then they would sail back up. I held the British passport all the time in Aden. Everybody had a British passport because they were under the British. It wasn't a British protectorate, it was a British colony. Like Hong Kong was a British colony. So we are all entitled to, we are part of the British Empire. It took us a few days, sailing through the Red Sea, and then we came to the Suez Canal. And it was, I think it was in 1958. Of course, there was a war in 1956 where the canal was completely blocked. I came to Cardiff, so it was a big city, too many peoples, and a variety of life for movements and all that. Not like in Aden, it was very quiet and everybody. Well, it was something different, more sort of hustle bustle type, fast moving things, not relaxed as in back home. And the first year or two was very difficult, I found, environmentally as well. The weather, cold, and your hands are freezing, snowing, and all that. And you go to the house, and there's nobody there. Sometimes you're in your own room. It was tragic. The loneliness is terrible. At one time, I did cry really, in that. But then when I got the job, and at that time as well, I moved from the docks to the riverside. I don't know if you'll be interested, because down Bridge Street is Charles Street, off. We should go down to the cafe down there, the cellar. I don't know, probably you wouldn't know. Your father might know. Oh, it was the sort of, at that time, it was coffee bar everywhere. It opened up, that people, youngsters used to go and, sit down and drink coffee and all that. And the cellar was was only a place like as big as this. And we used to go down there and sit down and just drink coffee and mingle around with, different people and girls, particularly girls. We used to go there. And that's where I met Mum. This is my home now, Wales. Every time I go back home now, I want to come back here. I don't feel like, part of that world now. I feel I'm more